Is it walking then? Yeah, it is. Welcome everyone to the... Wait a second, I need to check something quickly. Okay, seems like it's walking. Okay. Walking good. Alright. Welcome everyone to the 5th round of F1WL here at Monza for the first free practice session of the round, I guess. And yeah, right, so here we are then with 12 drivers for today, and let me go through the lineups as we wait for first few drivers to leave their garage for the first runs. We have Schumacher and CMD in Mercedes, top and time, who's driving for Ferrari, the only driver for Ferrari apparently. Same for Jack, Red Bull. Racing Point we have Lewis, the only driver. Then McLaren, Anakin and Formula Flip. Renner, Joe Pilla. Don't know if I spelled that correctly, but yeah. After Romeo we have Happy Soul and Mikhail. After Tauri, Squeech and Minkers, and Williams we have no one. Yeah, 12 drivers, and that are the full lineups for today's session. I've seen some drivers have already left the garages, such as Binkers, Mikhail, Anakin, and Lewis and Jack. So if the telemetry is in Italian, but can't make anything about that, or I have to restart my Xbox every time I have to change between languages. So yeah. Yeah, most of the drivers are now leaving the pits to start the first runs. As the first driver to set the lap this session will be Binkers in the Alpha Tauri, followed by Mikhail in the Alfa Romeo, as Happy Soul is still in the pits. Yeah, here we go then. Starting the first lap, as seems like Racing Point might have spun. Can't tell if they did. Oh yeah, let's get back to Binkers. He goes through sector 1. That's 27.1, which is a provisional pole for sector 1. Goes through sector 2, Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2. Let's go finger now joint. Yeah, it's wide opened. You proceed through one of the longest straights of the track, as this track is basically all straights, as seems like Binkers may be held up by Top Antoni, who is in AI mode and suddenly spins in the Scary exit. Oh well. Binkers won't like that for sure. So lets the Mercedes of Schumacher pass. Next up to set a lap will be. Next up to finish the lap will be Michael, setting out 122.8 in a provisional pole position. Meanwhile, Anakin went faster with a 122.3 on softs, but Michael wasn't hard. The only ones on softs are Anakin and Jack at the moment, and then on mediums we have Lewis and TMD. As Goldfinger took the Racing Point seat, which is his main seat. Still have some other drivers who are setting their laps. I think next one, yeah, Jack setting on 123.7 for now on softs. Not going faster than Anakin, but CMD gets himself in the top 5 for now with a 124.4. Then we see Joe Pella setting at 121.9 and goes faster than Anakin. Yeah, pretty impressive. Going faster on hards while Anakin was on softs. Yeah, pretty impressive. For those first few runs, I thought the leaderboard is likely to change throughout the session. Schumacher is also coming on the starting grid to come in 6th place for now with a 125.3, which is currently the lowest lap time on the leaderboard. I have a Red Bull currently improving the lap, and that will be Jack. And we also have Lewis, who's currently trying to set a lap as Jack goes faster. Sets out 121.7 to get himself in the top with a provisional pole position as Triple improves the lap and sets out 121.7. 4.6, just a few hundreds faster than Jack. Then Lewis set a 121.9, coming in 3rd place for now, dropping Timothy Mikkel to the 5th place, knocking Timothy out of the top 5, with Happy Soul, who is Mikkel's teammate, sitting at 128.5, which might be improved as that's a pretty slow lap. We see Squidge now setting at 130.7, which is 2 seconds lower than Happy Soul's lap time. Schumacher now goes faster than the teammate behind Mikkel with a 123.1. Linkers and Thunder Flip are on the up laps as Goldfinger is currently in sector 2. Yeah, it's pretty opened of the Racing Point driver. She goes through sector 2 main straight, 55.1 as the current sector 2 time. So letting them pass. Let's see if he can beat anyone in the top 3. Japilla currently holds the fastest lap time of the session. Will he be able to improve that? he won't, but he goes 7th fastest, setting a 123.3, placing himself in a Mercedes sandwich by the look of it. As we have Toppenton is still in the pit, not setting a lap at the moment. Someone went faster, improved the lap, and that was Squeege, setting a 122.4, placing himself in 5th, ahead of Mikkel, behind Anakin. As we have Binkers, I think. Yeah, probably. Binkers and Formula Flip currently setting their flying laps. With Formula Flip crossing the finish line, setting a 123.0. What about Binkers? Binkers pits instead. But yeah, seems like Formula Flip went 7th fastest, dropping Schumacher to the 8th place. He just got placed in the 7th place behind Squitch. Although times can still change, places can still change, this is not the actual leaderboard. Still have to see what will happen, as Monkey Deep right now took the Ferrari seat, which is his main seat. Pinkers, Topantani and Monkey Deep are all in the pits as of now, and they're also the only ones who haven't set a lap so far. As Squidge now goes even faster, as well as Mikhail and Lewis. Squidge setting a 121.836, just a few hundreds away from Mikhail, who's in P4, while Squidge managed to get in the top 3 as he spins now. He sets the track. Formula Flip now goes faster than Mikhail, few hundred, 2 milliseconds lower than Squidge, which is impressive. Yeah, placing himself in the 4th place, leaving Mikkel to a 5th place. Lewis, meanwhile, looks like he was battling with CMD either, setting a 121.9, getting a 6th place for now. CMD tries to take some blips from him. What is happening here? Waving and pushed CMD to the grass. Oh my, what? Oh well. What are those guys doing? Literally. I mean, it's a practice session, but yeah. I mean, look at those two. Lewis and CMD battling, apparently. This looks like. Hopefully damage is disabled, because, you know, I doubt someone would act like that in the qualifying session. But yeah, it's a practice session, I believe, so that's why drivers are able to drive however they want, even if they're setting lap. But yeah, as Formula Flip, while I was looking at that nice show between the Racing Point and the Mercedes at CMD, Formula 3 managed to get a provisional pole position, setting a 121.4, but then Mikkel, look at him, on hards, 6 laps old hards, managed to set the fastest time overall, setting a 120.6. Which is faster than any other lap so far, on hards as well. Well, that was a good lap. Stop and Tony, Monkey Brand and Minkers are all on the flying laps, the first flying laps of the session, as the two Ferraris are close to each other. Stop and Tony letting Monkey Brand pass to set the first flying lap. Binkers now drifting sort of through Ascari, but coming through the last corner of the circuit, Let's see what and he set. He approaches the finish line. Set a 122.3, placing himself in the 7th place. Just a few hundreds away from, few hundreds faster than Anakin. The 2 missing points are currently about to cross the finish line as well, with the first driver being Goldfinger. Not improving the lap. What about their teammate? Neither does their teammate. 2 Ferraris though. Monkey Brand set at 128.2, Top Antonio 129.4, and that completes the leaderboard with the lap times, with Happy Soul managing to get 12th, staying 12th, setting at 125.1. Someone went faster there. Yep. Schumacher went faster, dropped Goldfinger to the 10th place, set 122.5. Went 5/10 faster than Goldfinger and managed to get in the 122 that time. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone else managed to improve their laps, so no. Goldfinger now improved the lap. Speaking of lap time improvements, yeah, set at 122.4, going 1/10 faster overall, dropping Schumacher to the 10th place. Stop Antonio now places himself in a Mercedes sandwich, setting at 123.7, which is not that far away from 70 lap time. As Jopella now manages to get in the 2nd place with a 121.0. Squidge also managed to go faster than Jack, but then Jack replied, setting a 121.7. Which is still 4/10 slower than Formula Flip lap time. So we'll have to see what the Red Bull driver can do, as he is the only Red Bull driver in the session. Well, everyone else has got a teammate, apart from Jopella in Renner. But yeah, everyone else has got a teammate apart from Jack and Jopella. Yellow flag in Ascari, brought out by a Renner. Yeah. Schumacher now managed to go in the 7th fastest overall, setting a 122.3 as he now pits. Binkers also, yeah, I think Binkers hasn't improved the lap, but I might be wrong. However, Lewis managed to get in the 4th place on mediums, setting a 121.7 so far. No one has managed to beat Mikhail yet, as of now. As Jack seems like he's doing a long run, 10 laps on softs. As Lewis takes it wide in Ascari and smashes himself in the barriers after getting on the gravel trap there. So he tries to push him wide. His teammate also made a mistake with Lewis spinning. Squidge now went 3rd fastest overall, dropping Formula Flip to the 4th place, knocking him out of the top 3, setting a 121.1, which is 2/10 faster than Formula Philip's lap time. As Happy Soul is now last in the leaderboard, after Top and Tony managed to go faster than him, as well as Monkey D. Brand. Seems like almost 20 minutes already went away in the session. Time flies, literally. Let's see if anyone else will improve the lap, as we have either Happy Soul trying to set the lap, unless they pit. I think they're pitting. No, they aren't. They aren't, but I think they continue. Second lap. Or the pit this lap. Let's see. Oh, seems like they hit the barrier. I tend to. But not looking good for them at the moment, as they're in last place. And we have the Mercedes there, which let's get stuck with the spectator thing. Yeah, the two racing points are still Goldfinger is still trying to improve the lap time, as well as Monkey Brand, who's ahead. But let's see. Let's see if some drivers are trying to improve the lap time. Those who are on laps, like Joe Perla, who just started the lap. Let's see if he can beat Mikhail with 25 minutes remaining. And well, messed up. I tend to, like Happy Soul did. Got on the curb basically said no, and he spun, got in the gravel trap. Unlucky for him, he had to restart the lap, I guess. Jack is on soft, still going on 13 laps on soft. With Lewis being on 12 laps on mediums, side by side with his teammate Ronald Ascari. Which is not only trying to improve the lap as he goes fastest overall, beating Mikhail's lap time by 4/10, 1:20.2 for them, as I think we'll see some more laps getting improved now. Good lap from Squeech, as the teammate is stuck in that P8 for now. He's on an out lap, about to start a new lap. Crosses the finish line and starts a lap. Yeah, wonder if anyone else will be able to go faster than Switch. Currently the lap times are a 120. The fastest lap time is a 120.2, 172 tenths. So yeah, I have to see if anyone else can go faster. Yeah, it's what opened in Sector 2. They try to go faster. Let's improve the place, I guess. Who has car ready to go? Schumacher also improved the lap time earlier with a 122.2. Just noticed it. Around the last corner. What will he set? 121, 121.9. 3 tenths faster than the original lap time, and gets promoted by 1 place in P7, dropping Schumacher to the 8th place. But he's still behind Jack on our 121.9, which is 2 tenths slower than Jack's lap time. Will he be able to go even faster? That's the question everyone might be asking themselves, as I think Jack might be willing to get a puncture. 15 laps on softs. It's a really long run right there. To try and stretch the softs out, I guess. See how long he can go on softs. Well, Happy Soul is down on softs, so we might see better lap from him, as he's on an out lap. Has got an AlphaTauri behind, the AlphaTauri Binkers. And I think Binkers might be trying to go faster on their second lap in this run. Yeah, no one improved so far. I'm still waiting. Never mind, Binkers pits. Binkers decides to pit, leaving space to Happy Soul to start a new lap. As he goes through the first straight as a teammate now. I think they spun through Ascari. They have to abort the lap probably. This goes through turn 2. Almost got on the grass there. Four tenths faster, 27.5 in sector 1. Coots turn 5 a bit. Goes through Lesmo 1. Lesmo 2. Got a McLaren behind. McLaren of from the sleep. I think he avoided the lap as they went 1 second lower. From the flip though. Oh wait, seems like someone improved. Or I might be wrong, but yeah, I think someone improved, and that was Lewis going 4th fastest with a 121.2. With from the flip now going round the last corner, cutting the outside curve a bit there, as he manages to set up purple sector 3, going 2nd fastest with a 120.3, dropping Mikkel to the 3rd place and Lewis to the 5th place again, knocking out Jopela of the top 3. But he still couldn't go faster than Squitch. Few yellow flags being deployed now. Triple they're going slow. Yeah, Mikkel decided to pit. While Triple is on an out lap. Yeah, that's why he was going slow. as Lewis not fit. Their teammate is in the garage as well. No one improved so far. Jack is trying to do so. He's got a Ferrari, just wheel to wheel with them. Ferrari Monkey Brand as they verge 10-1. Monkey Brand lets them pass as they're on those. They're still on that soft tire compound, which is 18 laps old. Mikkel now switches to softs, just like Squidge and Goldfinger, Marker. Yeah, most of the drivers are now switching to the soft tire compound. Cindy is on the medium tire compound, which is 17 laps old. As Drifter now starts a new lap. Let's see if we can improve, get back to the top 3. So turn 1 they go, through turn 2, this time they managed not to mess up that second turn. Most of the drivers is now in the garages. There's a few drivers out set their laps. $16 minutes remaining, by the way. There's an Alfa Romeo going slow just before the 4th and 5th corners, which is Mikkel probably on our lap. Juggler might have aborted the lap, and they did. Yeah, they aborted the lap. As Mikkel is on another lap. Who else is on another lap approaching the starting grid as Mikkel now spins? In Lesmo too. Spins, but they were on another lap, so it doesn't affect them too much. We got the 2 racing points behind, and a Ferrari who's willing to go to set a lap. The Ferrari almost crashed into them and managed to crash into the barrier there before pushing Ascari. Just moved at the last second and just crashed. Yeah, just lost it and hit the barrier. And damage is off. Damage was on. We'll have lots of returns already. Mikkel now starts in a lap. Yeah, it's wide opened. Comes to it, turn 1. So the racing point behind, which might have to wait. Set lap. Mikkel is coming in on a flight lap. Mikkel goes faster. Fastest overall in sector 1, setting a purple sector 1. Let's see if he can set a purple sector 2 as well and get the provisional pole position back, as they're running on softs now. Yes, but open in sector 2. They got Lewis behind. Who's behind them in the leaderboard as well. Through Ascari they go. Couldn't tell if they had set purple sector 3, purple sector 2 or not. Lewis just basically send them to Brazil, like someone would say. Schumacher now improves the time, going 5th fastest for the first time. Lewis managed to go fastest overall, claiming a provisional pole position, already beaten by their teammate. Lewis set a 120.3 milliseconds. Their teammate, Goldfinger, who also was speed in Baku, as Lewis now cuts 4th and 5th corners completely. But their teammate managed to set a 119.6, going 4 times faster than Lewis, dropping from the lead. Angel Pella actually dropping from the flip to the 4th place, out of the top 3, squeezed to the 3rd place. Schumacher went 5th fastest earlier, setting a 120.8. What's a lap from those racing points, guys? Yeah, that was a good lap. Squidge is in on that lap currently. About to start a new one. As they cross the finish line, and there we go with a new lap. We're trying to get the provisional pole position back. So 11 minutes remaining, 11 minutes and a half to be exact. With Mikkel not being able to set a proper lap as of now. I mean, a good lap earlier, as they got sent to the barriers by Lewis in the last sector, as Squidge now manages to go fastest in sector 1, setting up purple sector 1, but lost it through 10.5 and had to abort the lap. Still some time, still got some time to set the lap, so not much to worry about. Yeah, most of the drivers are now on softs, setting new laps. The only ones who aren't are Anakin and Cindy, both on mediums. Which might be trying to set another lap now. Here he goes then. Turn 1 and turn 2 as he looks up through turn 1, leading them straight like Hamilton in 2019, which would have been much worse. Goldfinger now starting another lap. The Squidge will set it first. Now a yellow flag in after turn 2, which got cleared now. The Renault Japala trying to start on a lap, as they got the McLaren on Anakin, I believe. Squidge going, setting up purple sector 2 through Ascari in sector 3, through the last couple of corners as well, to try and see if he can get that pole position, provisional pole position back. 9 minutes remaining, and he manages to set a 119.5, going 1/10 faster than Goldfinger for the provisional pole position, back in that first place in this free practice. But I think Goldfinger might be trying to get that provisional pole position back. Also from the slip, came through the starting grid, but I think he just started the lap. So we're just going on board with them for the moment. See if they can set a better lap as well. Not to underestimate this guy. As we see an Alfa Romeo expand there. Yeah, Mikkel. Joe Pella now manages to set a 119.3, 2/10 faster than Squidge, and claiming their provisional pole position as well. Oh well. Good lap, I'd say. Yeah, that was a good lap. I think we'll see many drivers setting provisional best and provisional best overall. See, get some slips from Squidge. from the flip. Through a car with the go. Good the entry corner a bit. That's what I'm saying for the exit corner. But I think they are bolted to the lap. They're trying to set a new one out. Meanwhile, let's see if Goldfinger, yeah, Goldfinger is going for it. Going to try and get back on that provisional pole position. And he does. He does 119.309. Just some hundredths away, just a hundredth faster than Joe Pella. Let's drop him around pits. From the flip, meanwhile, Top Antoni managed to go 3 fastest after they set on 120.1, which wasn't a bad lap, to be honest. But Jack now got demoted to the 9th place. They haven't managed to set a new lap as of now. Some flip has to abort the lap again. Got on the gravel trap, lost it. Yeah, it's really annoying when it happens. His damage is off, so yeah. At least that's a good thing. Schumacher now trying to go faster. Monkey D. Brown setting on 120.6, placing himself ahead of Schumacher, behind Nico in 8th place. Schumacher on another lap. As of now, Goldfinger still being in that provisional pole position. Nico getting out of the pit lane. With only flip pitting instead. Lewis is, I think, yeah, he's pitting. I think he might be pitting. Indeed, he does. Tries to retire himself, you know. Oh, yeah. I think he might have pitting. But yeah, he got disqualified apparently. What for? Because I think there's a reason. Either for blocking the pit entry. But there's no reason about why he got disqualified. Oh yeah, for colliding with his teammate apparently. Left the session. So he got disqualified for colliding with his teammate. Okay. That's a new thing. Antoni pitting, as well as Monkey D. Bren. Schumacher trying to set a lap. The only guys on flight lap are the two Mercedes cars, driven by Schumacher and Cindy. 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes. Schumacher setting 128.6, which and they haven't gone faster. What about the teammate? The teammate got the lap invalidated apparently, so they have to start a new one. Goldfinger and Drupal are both on flying laps. There's Simdi now pits. While Vinkers, actually not Vinkers, Squidge started on another lap. Just see if he can go faster apparently. Yeah, might be due to that. Let's see if he can go faster. As we'll see, one shot qualifying laps in a bit, as there are 3 minutes remaining. Goes 1/10 faster in sector 1. He might still have the pole from sector 1. Might check. He doesn't apparently. Doesn't yet. Doesn't have that anymore. Let me. Jopella went faster by the way. Yeah. Jopella set at 119.1. going 2/10 faster than Goldfinger. Yeah, that was a good lap. I think we might see a battle between the top three. Schumacher now retires. Suddenly retires. In the pit lane probably. Not on track. Yeah, he's ahead. Yeah, retired on track. Probably due to not much time to set a new lap. But Screech now went faster. Set 118.9 to 6. 2/10 faster than Joe Pella. Will Goldfinger improve as he goes 49 hundredths faster in sector 1. What about sector 2? Gets a bit on the gravel trap there and loses it and gets on the grass. That means they have to restart the lap. Top and Tani goes straight in 10-1. Lewis Hamilton in 2019. The teammate is right behind them. Wanted to set a lap. So let them pass. And the teammate might be wanting to improve the lap. They got an AlphaTauri ahead as they got straight into the barriers there. Some traffic ahead from the split landing. The Ferrari pass as well as CMD on an out lap. Hit them. What are they? Okay. Could have avoided that. Oh well. They even spawn in a Ascari. Well, no need to do that, in my opinion. I don't know what happened between them, but yeah, Goldfinger restarting the lap now. As Mikkel went faster than Top and Tony, setting a 119.9, and managing to go faster than any of the top 3 guys. Stopping now retires. 15 seconds remaining. Let's see if Goldfinger can go faster than Screech or Jopella. The ice pit opened to sector 2. Thinkers and Happy Soul complete the session in 8th and 13th respectively. 2300 lower in sector 2 as he almost lost it through Ascari. A bit of oversteer. Nikon completing 4th, Jack in 5th, setting a 120.1 then. And Goldfinger completes the session in 3rd, not being able to beat Screech or Jopella, which means Screech stays in the first place, claiming the pole position in this practice session, but Goldfinger went 3rd fastest with a 119.2. Mikkel completed in 4th, Jack in 5th, Screech claimed the pole position. Formula Flip now dropped Jack to the 6th place after the set a 120.0, but couldn't beat Mikkel's lap time. Top and Tony, meanwhile, going 7th fastest with a 120.1 and completed the session in that place. Schumacher in 8th, Binkers in 9th, Monkey Brand in 10th, Anakin, who's trying to improve the lap but they can't, and they finished the session in 11th, 17th in 12th, Happy Soul in 13th, and Lewis disqualified for colliding with their teammate in 14th, last place. And that's it for the free practice session. Now we have a 3 laps race, which drivers are free to attend. So yeah, that's your results for this practice session with Mikkel getting a 5 places grid penalty, apparently. But yeah, it's great in the with a pole position. Now I'm stuck saying a provisional pole position, but yeah, Squidge claiming the pole position, Jubal in second, Goldfinger in third, Mikkel in fourth, Funnel Flip in fifth, Jack in sixth, Tom Pantoni in seventh, Schumacher in eighth, Pinkers in ninth, Monkey D. Brand in 10th, Anakin in 11th, CMD in 12th, Happy Soul in 13th, and last but not least, Lewis in 14th place. And we have a 3 laps race to end to then end this stream after it ends. Seems like it's dry, cloudy. Yeah, half of the grid left. More than half, but yeah. And we have 9 drivers. Or 10. Might have 10. Let's see. Five lights. And it's like saying away we go. And I'm getting a great start. Same for Goldfinger as they go side by side through as they approach Denman already, with the Ferrari of Top Antoni there, trying not to cause any trouble through turn 2 as the Alfa Robinkers makes their way past the Red Bull Jack, but won't be long until they overtake them back with the Ferrari of Top Antoni there, going side by side with Anakin as we got a yellow flag already with some drivers smashing themselves into each other. Yeah, Minka's just going to spin. Yeah, leaving the 3rd place to Jack as Minka's now left. And seems like there was a bit of contact between the Rebel and McLaren maybe. Yeah, Funnel Flip trying to overtake their teammate as Anakin is trying to battle with Jack. Through Ascari they go. With Mikkel and Monkey Brand also battling together. Now we got Fico's battling. Oh, look at that! Jack just got spun. Suddenly spun. And has to make their way back in 1 lap basically. Goldfinger sending a 122.7. It's the best lap of the race. Mikkel tries to get some places, cuts the corner, gets at 2 seconds. Actually, Funnel Flip gets 2 seconds for cutting the corner, same for Mikkel. And Jack getting 10 seconds for cutting a corner. Marcus Brand just got spun by Mikkel. Anakin tried to send into the mud but didn't work out, so the teammate had to take the escape route, but they find themselves in 3rd and 4th, with Anakin now spinning by going on the rubber track there, leaving the 4th place to Jack as he made a mistake as well. Letting Team Mikkel pass. Jack now retires. Going for move on Top Antoni after Ascari. And they managed to get the 2nd place successfully. Goldfinger is already 3 seconds ahead. Sets on 120.3 as well as the new lap of this session, new best lap of this session. Top Antoni though trying to get the place back. Seems like the pack has calmed down with overtakes and things like that, with Mikkel getting another penalty for cutting the corner. 4 seconds in total now. Stapleton is trying so hard to get back to Funnel Flip. It seems like they can't. Yeah, it's well opened. They try to gain some slipstream off it. Might go for a move. Okay. Trying to get some slipstream off that to parabolic as they go. Goldfinger wins his 3 laps race after the free practice session. That's a 119.8 as the best lap as well of the session. But Formula Flip had a penalty which he had to serve, so Top Antonio gets second and Formula Flip third. When with Monkey Dibran getting a 4th place, so it's a Ferrari 2-4, Michael in 5th and Anakin in 6th, if I'm not wrong. Might be Jack in, actually, no. Might be Binkers. Don't know, Jopella probably. Jopella in 6th probably. As they were the only drivers who remained in this race. So yeah, makes sense. But yeah, that's it then for today's stream. We'll have the main race tomorrow. 50 minutes long qualifying session plus a 50% race. Same time, 8 PM BST. That's the podium. We go Finger claiming the win in this fun race. That's your final results then. Thank you everyone for tuning in the stream. Thank you all the drivers for attending. And yeah, we see Goldfinger in 1st place, Top Anton in 2nd, Thomas Philippe in 3rd, Monkey D. Brand in 4th, Mikkel in 5th, Triple in 6th, Lewis in 7th, CMD in 8th, Squidgy in 9th, Schumacher in 10th, Happy Soul in 11th, Binkers in 12th, Anakin in 13th, and Jack in 14th place. And yeah, that was it then. Make sure, if you want to watch the race, make sure to tune in, tell your friends if they want to watch. Make sure to tune in the stream tomorrow for the main race at Monza, which hopefully will go well. But yeah, with that being said then, thank you everyone, thank you all the drivers for attending, thank you for tuning in the stream, and see you all tomorrow for the race and the qualifying session. Bye.